I hope that the anti-public camping ordinance gets tabled. If it doesn't, I encourage you to vote so that it does not pass. I want to echo what Tara Williams said, that we don't want to make it easier. I understand the law director saying that this is a lighter punishment or consequence for people, but we don't want to make it easier to criminalize people who are already at the bottom. Every measure has already failed them. So the last time I spoke before this council, I laid out 9 actionable steps that could be taken to address homelessness in a way that balances compassion with public safety. Tonight, I want to take a step back and ask if the systems we have are working, which we've heard from so many organizations that it's an ongoing issue, and we have lots of things that are working, places where we could improve if we had more funding. Homelessness is not going to go away. It's always going to be an ongoing issue. From time to time, the public might see a more visible evidence of homelessness, but that doesn't mean that the systems that we already have are not working. We heard from the mayor, and I think it was Officer Myers, that a lot of the resources we have are already working, and we have a system and we just need to keep working it and fortify it. Homelessness is always present, and when it becomes visible, it should serve as a reminder for us to check whether we have enough resources and renew our ongoing efforts. A rise in visible homelessness should not be met with reactionary enforcement. It should be met with proactive solutions. I recognize that cleaning up after homelessness encampments costs the city money, but the cost of enforcement and cleanup and legal proceedings tied to criminalizing homelessness often outweighs the cost of funding real solutions. The question is not whether encampments should be cleaned up. It's how we reduce the need for them in the first place. Sweeps and citations do not eliminate homelessness. They only move people from one area to another, increasing costs without addressing the root cause. We cannot enforce our way out of homelessness. This ordinance does not create housing. It does not address the factors that lead people to live on the streets. It does not ensure that people experiencing homelessness have somewhere to go, only that they cannot stay where they are. Where then are they supposed to go? If this ordinance must move forward, I urge the council to commit to more than just enforcement. Track its impact, measure whether it reduces homelessness or simply relocates it. Report back on how many individuals receive actual support versus how many receive citations or are pushed to less visible areas. And most importantly, do not lose sight of what actually ends homelessness: housing. Let's make sure that our policies reflect a real path forward and not just a reshuffling of the problem. Thank you.
Amy Fitton, 333 West 5th Street. I was here at the last council meeting about the homeless issue, and the only thing new that I heard this week was the concern about the parks and the dumpings, which is a legitimate concern. My concern is that I don't see how this ordinance would solve that problem. I don't see how that would, solve that problem. What I did hear from last week to this week was lots of great resource people coming out, sharing their thoughts, their concerns, their resources. I did a lot of personal research. I'm just really proud of our community and all the things that we've done and all the people that have networked together to address this issue. And I guess I just want to second and third and fourth that issue, or that suggestion to table this and to go along with Julie Bolin and create this panel where we can all get together, all the people and all the resources, and come up with some real solutions for homelessness that will actually have a real sustainable solution to the problem, instead of, as I said before, just kind of another step back, another roadblock for them to have to come over. And I just, and maybe if you could explain it to me, how you think this would be a solution to the homelessness problem, then maybe I could accept it better. But I just think we're already headed in a really great direction as a community with our resources, and I think the real answers lie with just continuing to network and get everybody on the same page and see what we can do together. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.